أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
In the battle between good and evil, a great showdown is prophesied to take place between Jesus, known as Isa in Islam, and Dajjal, the false Messiah or the Antichrist. This epic clash is foretold to be a pivotal moment in the end times, where Jesus will emerge victorious over the forces of darkness. Jesus, revered as a prophet in Islam, will return to Earth to fulfill his mission of defeating Dajjal and establishing peace and justice. His arrival will bring hope and salvation to those who believe in his message of love and compassion. Dajjal, on the other hand, will deceive many with his false miracles and promises, leading people astray from the path of righteousness. But Jesus, with his divine power and wisdom, will expose the truth and vanquish the darkness that Dajjal represents. The battle between Jesus and Dajjal symbolizes the eternal struggle between good and evil, light and darkness. It serves as a reminder that no matter how powerful evil may seem, it will ultimately be overcome by the forces of good. As we await the fulfillment of this prophecy, let us remember the teachings of Jesus and strive to embody the values of peace, justice, and compassion in our own lives. For in the end, it is these virtues that will lead us to victory over the darkness that threatens to engulf us. So, stay vigilant, stay faithful, and trust in the ultimate triumph of good over evil. The battle between Jesus and Dajjal is not just a myth or a legend. It is a timeless truth that reminds us of the power of faith and righteousness.
As I stand here before you, it is crucial to understand the significance of Prophet Jesus' return in the context of the end of the world, the doomsday. According to Islamic belief, the return of Prophet Jesus, known as Isa in Arabic, is a major sign of the impending apocalypse. His return is foretold as a time when he will descend from the heavens to earth to defeat the false Messiah, known as Dajjal, and establish peace and justice. The return of Prophet Jesus is not just a mere event. It signifies the culmination of human history as we know it. It is a time when the world will witness unprecedented chaos and turmoil, leading to the ultimate judgment day. The return of Prophet Jesus is a beacon of hope for believers, a sign that justice will prevail over evil and truth will triumph over falsehood. The teachings of Prophet Jesus hold timeless wisdom and guidance for humanity. His return serves as a reminder of the importance of compassion, forgiveness, and righteousness in a world plagued by injustice and corruption. It is a call to reflect on our actions and strive to live a life in accordance with the values of love, peace, and unity. As we ponder the significance of Prophet Jesus' return in the grand scheme of things, let us not forget the lessons he imparted during his time on earth. Let us strive to embody his teachings of humility, kindness, and empathy towards all beings. For in the end, it is our actions that will define our fate on the day of judgment. So, as we await the return of Prophet Jesus, let us prepare ourselves spiritually and morally for the challenges that lie ahead. Let us hold fast to our faith and strive to be beacons of light in a world shrouded in darkness. For the coming back of Prophet Jesus is not just a prophecy. It is a call to action for all of humanity to uphold the values of righteousness and justice in the face of adversity. In conclusion, the return of Prophet Jesus is a pivotal moment in the timeline of human history, signaling the onset of the end times and the ultimate reckoning of all souls. May we heed his teachings and strive to be worthy of his mercy and grace on the day of judgment. Imagine a world where ancient prophecies collide with modern realities. The return of Prophet Jesus, also known as Isa in Arabic, is a belief shared by Muslims and Christians alike. According to Islamic tradition, Prophet Jesus will descend to earth in the final days to defeat the Dajjal, the false Messiah or Antichrist. The battle between Prophet Jesus and Dajjal is not just a clash of individuals, but a symbolic struggle between good and evil. It represents the ultimate triumph of righteousness over deception and tyranny. The return of Prophet Jesus is seen as a sign of hope and justice in a world plagued by chaos and corruption. The Dajjal, with his powers of deception and manipulation, will try to lead people astray and challenge the faith of believers. Prophet Jesus, on the other hand, will embody truth, compassion, and divine justice. His return will bring peace and harmony to a world torn apart by conflict and injustice. The story of Prophet Jesus and Dajjal is a powerful reminder of the eternal struggle between light and darkness, between truth and falsehood. It serves as a beacon of hope for those who believe in the ultimate victory of good over evil. So, as we await the return of Prophet Jesus and the defeat of Dajjal, let us hold fast to our faith and strive to uphold the values of compassion, justice, and righteousness in our lives.
So, imagine this. What if I told you that the crucifixion of Jesus might not have actually happened? Yeah, mind-blowing, right? According to some historical and religious theories, it's possible that someone else was crucified in his place. But who could it have been? One theory suggests that it might have been Judas Iscariot, the disciple who betrayed Jesus. Some ancient texts hint at the idea that Judas was transformed to look like Jesus and was crucified instead. This twist adds a whole new layer of intrigue to the story. Another theory points to a man named Simon of Cyrene. He was the one who helped Jesus carry the cross to Golgotha. Some believe that Simon could have been mistaken for Jesus and ended up on the cross instead. Then there's the theory that it was a Roman soldier who was crucified in place of Jesus. This theory suggests that the soldier volunteered to take Jesus' place, either out of sympathy or as a part of a larger plan. Regardless of who it might have been, the idea that someone else was crucified in Jesus' place raises questions about the true events of that fateful day. It challenges our understanding of history and faith, inviting us to explore different perspectives and interpretations. So, next time you hear the story of the crucifixion, remember that there might be more to it than meets the eye. Who knows? Maybe the truth is more mysterious and complex than we ever imagined.
Growing up, I learned a fascinating belief from Islamic teachings about Prophet Jesus. Contrary to what many may know, it is believed that Jesus was not crucified but was instead lifted to heaven. This unique perspective sheds light on a different narrative surrounding one of the most significant figures in history. According to Islamic belief, when the authorities sought to capture Jesus, he was not crucified but rather someone else was made to resemble him. Jesus was then raised to the heavens by Allah, where he awaits his return in the future. This belief challenges the traditional understanding of Jesus' crucifixion and resurrection, offering a thought-provoking alternative viewpoint. This narrative emphasizes the divine protection and honor bestowed upon Prophet Jesus by Allah. It highlights the belief in his purity and innocence, as well as his exalted status in the eyes of God. The story of Jesus being lifted to heaven serves as a reminder of the power and mercy of Allah, as well as the importance of faith and trust in divine providence. While this belief may differ from mainstream Christian teachings, it offers a unique perspective that encourages reflection and contemplation. It invites us to consider the mysteries of faith and the diverse interpretations of religious narratives across different cultures and traditions. In conclusion, the story of Prophet Jesus being lifted to heaven challenges us to broaden our understanding of religious beliefs and appreciate the diversity of perspectives that exist in the world. It serves as a reminder of the richness and complexity of faith, inviting us to explore and respect the various interpretations that shape our understanding of spirituality and the divine.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم